It all started when the soldier they realized say the accommodation, because we don't send some reinforcement in that area, because the area very wide. Falaba, they cover the longest stretch of border with Guinea. The border, the vice president called an emergency security meeting, and in that meeting, he tasked me for lead a delegation immediately for going on the border and establish some facts. So it was a fact-finding mission, like rightly said by the minister, and also for reassure the people of the area. So we go, we reach now the village name Kalieyereh. I don't know how to pronounce it very well, and their local name. We ask the people, we do community engagement. We ask the people, we also engage the soldiers that will be there, apart from the one that we don't care Leone Guinea. Of course, they're not in there, but we meet some soldiers that will be there, part of that construction. That's why they go arrest the other soldiers then. But we escape. So then it will give me live information. It all started when the soldier they realized say the accommodation, because we don't send some reinforcement in that area, because the area very wide. Falaba, they cover the longest stretch of border with Guinea. We get plenty wrong district where they share boundary with the Republic of Guinea. But Falaba gets a very long stretch of land border with Guinea. And so we need more troops for cover that area. So quite recently we don't send reinforcement in Falaba for cover certain areas. So the officer on the ground, they realized say the accommodation not enough for them. So he meet the town chief, say, "Pa, once then you give me land, then we build structure for the soldier there." The chief say, "Oh, that's good. Come, look land." Then ahead of the village towards Guinea. And the chief go give them. So the officer decide for knock mud bricks. The day they do the clearing, as they start the mud bricks, the paramount chief on the other side, Guinea, with some soldiers, about 10 in number, they come meet the soldier there. They say, "Hey, what's going to do so? Yeah, not to Saru. Yeah, Guinea. So now stop this job." In fact, one of the soldiers even go as far as to the flag. They want for root the flag. So the other soldiers, alone soldier, resist. They say, "Not touch that flag." They say, "Now we national flag that we can root her anyhow." But then they 10, the soldier they wake up with the paramount chief. So they return, then go back. So the soldier they on this side, they not be busy, they don't go for go prepare for can heavy. So they continue for do their work. Only the same day in the evening, they see Guinean troops they come about 300 with 2 armored personnel carriers, what they call MOAC, and 6 pickups mounted with anti-aircraft gun, what they call AA. So the commander, the captain, look at this situation and say, because we always discuss that we get a lot in common with Guinea than the few things we get at par. So a do in battle appreciation, a look at the impact of attacking that will be the repercussion. It's not about his own life. Even if they open fire and kill 1-2 Guineans themselves open fire, whether go survive, whether go die. But at the end of the day, a declaration of war between the 2 sister countries. And we all know say, if we and Guinea go to war, yes, the soldier will suffer, but the civilians stand to lose more, especially the women and children. So having all of this in the mind of the officer, they decide for not escalate the situation further than that. So they surround them, they request for them to hand over their weapons, or so the officer say, "If you want the weapons, they hand over peacefully without any gunshot." So they take them to Guinea. But when we go on the ground, really, the relationship between the Guineans and the Sierra Leoneans, we don't be that of, small complaints they mean. But then complaint, they can always resolve. Any common border complaints that we can come up and sometimes can be resolved. In fact, the people in that area, most of them are Yalunkas, here and across. They get an organization, I don't know the name, they get one where Yalunka name. When the members they here across the line, they get other members when are the same organization they belong to. And the chairman, for now, of that organization, now the paramount chief, when they decide, then are the chairman. So they can get issues across Guinea, now in they go for go settle issues across Guinea and come back to Salon. You see? So on the whole, the thing happened just like Kalieyereh. Some people they talk about the weakness of the soldiers. Most times why I read that I say they have no idea the level where the soldier save, the sacrifice where the soldier make for let we maintain the peace what they maintain today. Because if they want to be for open fire, now war, and that war for stretch right across they go reach Kailan, and then where some of them go there. So to me, like how the minister say, the officer with the men, they act professionally and the judgment be very correct. The initiative of the officer is laudable. So some of you we there today, if you are after here, if you meet other people who they really criticize the action of the officer and continue to for the effect, you want to tell them say they don't know nothing. Tell them say the officer act in the right way for safeguard the security of this country.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Major